Hello and welcome to the WeighPay group. In this video we're going to take a look at creating inventory labels or inventory packages for your finished good. These are your products that are ready for sale. So we're going to start at the home screen in our WeighPay mobile application. So this can be used on your phones or your tablets. So we're simply going to click the inventory button. From here we have four options. You can either create a brand new one, look at products that are already created and ready for sale. You can look at historical items that have already been shipped, or you can create a shipping list to be sold. So at this point, let's just show you how to create a brand new item. Now this could be for loose inventory or packaged inventory, meaning that you have product on a pallet, product in a bin, product on a box, whatever the container type is. We're going to go down, we're just going to simply create and look at our lead. And we're going to create some industrial batteries. So we have weighed these up. They were sitting on the scale. My scale has automatically pulled in 47.79 pounds. So it's already there. I could snap a photo if I want this inventory package to have a photo so that our salespeople can look at it and confirm that it's an industrial battery. I could also add a note if I need to add a note of what kind of batteries, whether these are tractor batteries or truck batteries or what kind of industrial batteries these are. We can certainly make a note that will follow the package throughout the sales process. So at this point, we're going to hit the finish button because we've got the gross weight. At this point, we could enter the tare weight. So if these batteries were sitting on a pallet, that pallet may have a weight of, let's say, 22 pounds. So you can see we're going to take the gross minus the container tare weight, and we're going to end up with a net weight of 47.57. Again, you can take another photo, you can add a note to the tare as well. So I am going to go ahead and print and save. Now this printing this would then print a barcode label that could be put on the package, or we're just going to save without printing. So for this example, I'm just going to save without printing. So now that is sitting over here in our inventory. And we're going to go ahead and show you how to then sell this by simply clicking this. And then we're going to go look at our filter here. And let's just filter out, get down to our industrial batteries. And you're going to see that we have two packages that have already been ready for sale. So we're going to put both of these on a truck. And you can see down at the bottom, we've got total net weight of 74.72 on two pallets. And a total gross weight, including the tare weights, is 10,982. This way I don't overload my truck. So I know what my net product is, but I also know what my total gross is. So that way I can look before I start forklifting my items onto a truck. I know that I'm not going to overload my truck. So we're going to hit the shipping button. That is then going to confirm that these are the two products that we are going to sell. I'm going to hit ship items, which is this button down here at the bottom. And at this point, we can choose our trucking company. So we're going to choose Flat Top Trucking. Joe is our driver, and he's in truck 1702. At this point, we could enter a bill of lading if we want to enter in a bill of lading or any of the other information that's over here that's free form for you to enter. Now I'm going to go down to the Continue button, and I'm going to choose the company that we're selling this to. So we're going to sell this to Belson Steel. We're going to sell these two batteries, these two packages to this company. We're going to hit the OK button. The system gives us an opportunity to create an invoice at this time, which in some cases is what you want. In other cases, you may have a settlement process and you're waiting for the received weights, in which case we're going to hit No. So what this is going to do is this is going to print out our manifest, our shipping manifest bill of lading. And so now it's searching for my printer, and it's going to print those off. At this point in the video, we can go back to our home screen, but I'd like to navigate to our online back office, which is known as WeighPay Online. This can be accessed from any internet device, phone, tablet, computer, Mac, Apple, doesn't matter. When you access WeighPayOnline.com, we have an opportunity to go look at those packages in several ways. So if I was a inventory manager, I may want to go to my inventory reports, and I may want to go look at what packages do I have that are ready for sale. So I'm going to go on stock. Now I could look for things within a certain date range, certain ship tos, or even choose the exact product that I want to search for. But I'm just going to run the report so that we can see that if I go to the last page here, you can see down at the bottom we've got all these items that are on ready to be sold. So these are our, this is when it was created, and it's on, the status of it is on stock. That means it's ready to be sold. It's on hand inventory. So now that we've created and shipped, we need to find that shipping. So we're going to go into our system and we're going to look for that shipping report. And you can see here, Bells and Steel. We're going to create an invoice now because we'd like to be paid for this. So I'm going to go ahead and add it. You can see right up here, click to create the next invoice. Now, if I had multiples from the same company, I could continue to consolidate and invoice for as many of these as needed. But for this point, I'm just going to go ahead and say, yep, we don't need to add any shipping reports. The company information is correct. These are the two items. These are the two that have been created. I'm going to hit the save button. What this does is it allows me to take this invoice and email it directly out of the WeighPay online system, or I could just print this. I'm going to print it just so that we can see what it looks like. So you can see on the screen here we have an accounts receivable invoice number 1124 for the two items, and you can see this is how much they owe us. So at this point we've now invoiced our customer. Once we've invoiced the customer, we also have the opportunity to accept payment against this. So we can go look at our summaries. Here's Bells and Steel again right at the top, and you can see that that can be edited. We can print it again if we need to print it, or we can go here to set a payment. So at the time of setting the payment, there may be a need to attach documents or attach files, to email it again, to edit it, or to print it again. So at this point, we can also accept a payment or partial payment, should there need to be a partial payment. But I'm going to go to the 29th, and I'm going to put in, this is check number 1111, and we are going to set the payment. So once we set that payment, we then can go back, look at that again, and you're going to notice that now it has a payment right on the invoice. So this can also be emailed or sent to your customer as proof of payment has been received against AR invoice 1124. So that offers us kind of a full circle of creating an inventory package in the mobile application, coming into the back office, taking a look at those inventory reports, and then we are also able to go over here to our shipping reports, create an invoice, and then we can go back to here and see that invoice. So we can see it, you can see the payment, we can go back to it. I can still attach a file if I need to attach some kind of a settlement file or a bill of lading or anything that I want to attach to it. So I can go here, select a general image. I'm going to choose a file. Let's just choose this one, throw it on there. You can see I'm going to upload this file onto this invoice so that I can go back to the invoice from here. And so when we get back to that invoice and then we go to oh, it's uploading that large image. Sorry about this. A little delay in my internet speed here. So now that we've attached that document, we can always email it again directly out of the WeighPay system, or I can print that one there, and you can see the attached image below. So images can be attached at any time. So that could be a document, a file, any of that can be attached. And so you can attach files as well as images. So if I go to Files, you can actually choose a file from the system and attach it, whether it's an image or an actual file. So the system gives you quite a bit of flexibility to see the payments. You know, 0 is owed. This is what it came in. And then down here at the bottom, you can see here, I could unset this payment if maybe the check did not clear. I could take this away. Now this invoice has already been sent to an accounting system. I understand, and I still want to unset the payment, which means I'm going to go ahead and record maybe a credit card or a different form of payment. So you have that option as well that's built right into the system for you. So just as a recap of the video, we went in and we showed you how to create an inventory item. You could either use loose or you could create an inventory package. You can find those inventory packages here. You can ship those, or you can look at a shipping list. So that's how we did it in the WeighPay mobile application. And then we took a look at the back end where we have the ability to also We could ship this from the back end if we wanted to. So we can go here and you can either ship against a sales contract if you want to use sales contracts. But you can see here, add inventory bins. So once again, I can select who it is that I'm going to ship this to. And then I can add my inventory containers by simply going like this. And I can add that inventory and that inventory container. And then I could go ahead and create an invoice if I wanted to, put a note on this, or I could ship that product out. So again, multiple ways, whichever works for your company, but we wanted to show you that you can create all of your sales in the back end. And so we have sales contracts that you can ship against, and you can see these sales contracts, and you can see how much is left against the sales contract. So whether you're shipping against a sales contract or whether you're just open shipping, creating bill of ladings, our system is fully ready for your sales purposes. So let's go back to here. And remember, WeighPay, so advanced, it's simple.